The universe seems to be very big and full of wonderful things. As our technology gets better, we'll be able to find a lot more and maybe even disprove some of our current ideas. Still, our observations and studies have shown us that there are a lot of strange things happening in space. One of the most difficult things in the universe is actually right here on Earth, and it's closer than you might think. Let's talk about what you didn't know about the universe. You will be shocked. So stay tuned with us until the very end. Number 10. Galactic years. On Earth, a year has 365 days. But there are also things called galactic years. For our whole solar system to go around the Milky Way once, it would take 230 million years. This means that we won't be able to go all the way around the Milky Way in our lives. When our solar system's cycle was done, our species hadn't even been born yet. In fact, dinosaurs were still around at the time. When our solar system is in the same path as it is now, humans probably won't be around anymore. When you think about how big our galaxy is, it blows your mind. Compared to the size of the universe, it is so small. Think about this. If the universe is infinite and our galaxy rotates around it, how long would it take for the galaxy to go around the universe once? Number 9. Earth's rotation. In school, you learned that each day has 24 hours. When you think about it, it's almost amazing that every day is exactly 24 hours. Not 1 second longer or shorter. But every century, the Earth's spin slows down. So our days are not exactly 24 hours long. NASA says that it takes 24 hours and 2.5 milliseconds for the Earth to turn once. Even though 2.5 milliseconds might not seem like much, Earth has been around for billions of years. If the Earth's spin slows down by a little bit every century, the years can add up quickly. When dinosaurs roamed the Earth, for example, days were only 23 hours long. If you think that each day goes by fast now, just think about what it was like a billion years ago. Number 8. A cloud of alcohol. People who like to drink can only think about how great the world would be if there were clouds of alcohol everywhere. In fact, this may be the most treasured dream of some people. In the constellation Aquila, there is a real cloud of ethyl alcohol. But this cloud isn't like other clouds. This cloud is too big to fit anywhere in our solar system, including on Earth. This cloud is 1,000 times bigger around than our solar system as a whole. We would love to see and drink from this amazing event, but it is 10,000 light years away. So, we won't see space travel in our lives unless it gets a lot better. Number 7. Burning ice. Even though fire and ice are different, the huge exoplanet Gliese 436b is covered with burning ice. This alien world is about 33 light-years away, but it puts on an amazing show. Astronomers say that the strange thing of burning ice around the exoplanet is caused by an unknown state of water. This means that even though Gliese 436b's surface temperature is about 822 degrees Fahrenheit, or 439 degrees Celsius, the ice on its surface stays frozen. When these things come together, they make ice that is on fire. Number 6. The smells of the universe. When we think about space, we think about what we might see, feel, and even hear. But I don't think most of us have ever thought about what we would smell in space. No astronaut will ever be able to take his spacesuit off and come home to tell us what it smells like. The smell on an astronaut's gear after a spacewalk, on the other hand, can give us some hints. Astronauts said that after a spacewalk, their spacesuits smelled like hot metal and steak that had been cooked. No one knows why this is the case, but experts think that it has something to do with the smell of a dying star. Even stranger, the Max Planck Institute found that the center of the Milky Way smells like strawberries. The presence of ethyl formate in the area, which is a chemical found in raspberries, is thought to be the reason. Number 5. Earth as a black hole. When we think of black holes, we think of stars that are falling apart and ending their lives in supernova explosions that are so powerful that they create some of the most mysterious things in the world. A black hole is not something that happens very often. Even if our sun died right now, it could not make a black hole. When we think about Earth, the idea that it could become a black hole doesn't make sense. But it is always fun to think about strange things that could happen in our world. Some people think that if the Earth was crushed down to the size of a pebble, it would fall in on itself and make a black hole. This would happen if the Earth got so full of people and things that it made a black hole. Number 4. The human brain. Even though we've been studying the universe for a long time, we still don't know much about it. Many strange things have been found in our universe, but the human brain is still the most difficult. The human brain has about 100 trillion nerve links and a billion neurons. It's crazy to think about how small and complicated our brains are compared to everything else we've found in the universe. We may one day find things that are more complicated than our brains, but for now, we hold the title. Number 3. The size of stars. We all know that the sun is huge and very important to our world. Without the sun, we would not be able to live for very long. But when most of us think about our solar system, we think of a much bigger area than just the sun. But this is a mistake that many people make. In fact, more than 99% of the mass in our solar system is in the sun. Think about how big the gas giants are. Even so, the sun still takes up most of our solar system. It's likely that 1 million Earths could fit inside our sun. If this isn't amazing enough, think about how big other stars are. Our sun isn't as big or bright as theirs. It just makes you think about how big stars might be and how much space they take up in our world. Number 2. The age of the universe. Even though this is debatable, most people think that the first human ancestor lived about 6 million years ago. When we think about how old the Earth and world are, that seems like a very long time. Then it seems like there wasn't any time. Scientists think that the Earth is about 4.5 billion years old. People think that the first galaxies formed about 13 billion years ago. Scientists think that about 14 billion years ago, the world started to form. This is crazy to think about. Even if a person lived to be 100 years old, that is nothing compared to how old the Earth, star systems, and the whole universe are. Number 1. Unseen objects. We know that most of the universe hasn't been seen or measured by people or things made by people. Scientists have used a lot of different electromagnetic frequencies to try to see parts of the world that we will never be able to visit. Radio waves, infrared, and X-rays have been used to find out a lot. These waves have also helped us find out a lot about the world. Scientists have found that none of these wavelengths can see large parts of our world. This could mean a lot of different things. But one idea is that dark matter really does exist. Dark matter doesn't take in or give off light. Even though we can't see dark matter with our own eyes, many scientists think that we have strong proof that it exists. Thanks for watching this video. That was all from our side. We hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you soon.